What up guys, Big John Skater here. Today I'm going to show you how to make wired distributor caps for your muscle cars or NASCAR. So let's begin with the materials you will need. You need some tubing. I use K&S, I think it is called. I think it's called K&S. But this is the second size up from the smallest, I think. And then you need to get this size small. So this small one will fit and slide into your big one. But these are the smallest ones I found from them. Two small ones. I need those two. You'll need a miter's box with a miter saw. These came in a pack of, I think, 3 or 4, like $2 each. The miter saw was $11, just these things right there. Some crazy glue. It's really good. Possibly a knife. And cutters. And, of course, the distributor. And for the wire, you could use a bunch of different things. You could use regular wire from the electronical. This is just wire with blue painted, foil over it. But I'm using this blue for now because that's what I got for Christmas to use. But it works good, but it's not what I wanted. Because if you accidentally nick it, it'll scrape off and it'll expose. So let's begin what we'll do. First thing you want to do is you probably that's good. This is your base for your this is your base where you're gonna put the wires in at the very tip. Right here. That's where you're gonna put them in. So you want to make sure that hole right there is nice and clean and nice and large. So you can just put it in. Then maximum length I would make this is 1 inch because you're going to trim it with cutters at the end so it'll fit into your engine. Then for your top of your distributor cap, you want it to be probably very small. I mean, you could probably guesstimate, but estimate it to fit because it's only going to just sit on top. Just to cover the wires and all. So you got them two. I already cut them, but you just put them in the miter box and cut them. Get your wire. You want to unwrap it. You could use Radio Shack wire. I didn't go there yet, but I'm going to go there and get this wire they have. It's a real small wire, but it has a rubber outside and it has wire on the inside, like electrical wire. Just get this wire. You want to cut these. I probably have to say either 8 or 9. I usually just do 8. I don't do the extra cord. I don't know where it goes because I haven't got that far in the distributors yet. You just want to maybe make them 2.5 inches long because you're going to wind down the ends. So I'm just going to do 8 today. This is just a cheaper way to do it. I mean, you could go out and buy a kit for $4 or $5, $6. I bought one for my Chevelle that I got for Christmas. I was going to use on it, but I'm going to use it on there because the Chevelle kit I want to look really good. So, you also need tweezers. Any type of tweezers will work. Just can't seem to find them. I have a pair out, but they're not the ones that I wanted because they're bent. They're cheap. But I got them for free. Here we go. Get all your wires. Just line them all up at the bottom. Grab them all. Just put all the bottoms together. Try not to, if you're going to use this kind of wire, try not to scratch it or anything to get the paint foil to chip off. It looks really cool in this blue though because it's really nice and bright. So you get the bottom like that. Tweezers, just wrap them. Just want to wrap them really good. You can use 2 pairs to make it a lot tighter at the bottom. But it doesn't matter if they scrape on the bottom because they're going in the thing anyways. So then, get your clippers. Trim them at the bottom. Then crunch them again, just to make them nice and small. And they should fit real nicely in the bottom. Before you put them in, get your crazy glue, or whatever kind of glue you use. Just any kind of super glue. Nice little 2 dabs in there, just to give it some bonding. You just want to push these things in here. Not going to be easy, but push them in. Like that. Next, what you want to do is get your top of your distributor cap, slide it on to the top with all the wires. I don't like doing it from the bottom up, but whatever. Do it however you feel like it. I would just say practice on something, some junky wire first. I'm going to buy a nice couple dollar wire, $5 wire, and come home and do this, and it won't work, or a little crappy. So then get your, once it's there, put some crazy glue down, or super glue. Then push it right down on there. Then get your wires. If they're still wound up a little bit, you could unwind them, which mine are. So it just makes it look a little bit nicer. Then basic product right there. Now you don't have to buy aluminum tubing, you can buy brass tubing, but this is basically it right there. I wound them all out. See all the things. Then you can just, what you have to do is you have to either get a drill bit the same size as this tubing, or a cheaper way, just heat this tubing up and make sure you hold it with a pair of tweezers, and wherever the distributor part is in your car, melt that through down there and just put it in, super glue it, put up all your distributors and hook them up. But that's basically the end product. It's really cheaper. I mean, it might be the same as buying a single distributor, but you'll get more and more to come. But I'd practice this a couple times. Right there. This is like my first attempt, but I didn't have the miter saw, so it was really challenging. So, but I have it on my NASCAR. So, I think I have one on my CUDA over there, and put one on my new CUDA. My GTX has an old way I did it. But that's basically it for today for the tip vid. That's the first tip vid of 2010. So mark that on the books. More tip vids on the way. Okay. If you want me to do a certain tip vid, just send me a message. Anything. So later.